This one thing almost cost me my entire future. And it's the one thing that so many people hold themselves back from doing. And it wasn't until I started addressing this thing that was holding me back that my life started changing significantly because I was no longer fearing what other people thought. And that one thing is imposter syndrome. It's the feeling that you're not knowledgeable enough, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough. And it can really damage your self belief and your ability to take action. So that's what I want to talk about today, because I believe there's so many people out there, especially new trainers, coaches, people who are trying to step into the fitness industry and are worried about what other people think. And I know this so well because there's been 3 occasions in my life where I've feared what other people think, and it's held me back from taking action and moving forward. But there was a breaking point that I stepped beyond, and that's what allowed me to do the things that I knew I wanted to do. So I'm going to jump into today's daily live. If you have any comments or any questions, just jump down below and leave a comment below this video. If anything resonates with you as well, let me know, because I want to hear if this is something you're struggling with right now, or maybe you have struggled with in the past and you've overcome it. And maybe you've got some tips to share with other people as well. So here's the thing: when you go and start a new direction in your life, you go and embark on a new challenge, you're proud of it, right? You want to share it with other people. You want to talk about the new direction you're taking, whether it's becoming certified as a personal trainer and going into the fitness industry, or starting your own fitness journey and wanting to share the journey that you're taking, or going and just doing something unconventional, right? Something that no one's done in your circle of friends or no one's done from your world. And you want to share it with other people, but then there's that part of you that stops you from doing it, right? That part of you that holds yourself back out of fear of being judged, right? Out of fear of what other people might think and what other people might say. And then it makes you not take action quick enough or fast enough. And then you end up procrastinating and maybe pushing things off, or maybe never even doing that thing. And so I had this experience many times. And one of them was when I first started my fitness journey. I was just a regular gym goer and I was working out, and I decided I wanted to compete. And I didn't just want to compete. I wanted to go the full way. I wanted to compete and step on stage and show my physique and show my hard work. But there was that point where I had that feeling of, well, if I start sharing my fitness journey, what are people going to think? Right? What are people going to think if I start showing my bodybuilding training, my nutrition, my food? Are they going to think I'm a weirdo? Are they going to think I'm trying to be someone I'm not? And I had to fight that part of me that was really concerned and self-conscious about what other people would think. Because if I didn't go and share that journey, if I didn't go and participate in the journey beyond just competing, I wouldn't have done the things I'd done in the fitness industry. I wouldn't have met the people, had the sponsorships. I wouldn't have really connected beyond just my own selfish goals. And it happened again. And this time in my life, it was when it came to changing careers, going from a boring corporate job that I was miserable in to doing my own thing and becoming a personal trainer. And I had to face that same crossroad again of people from my office job seeing me change direction, seeing me do something different, and feeling judged, feeling self-conscious that they might think I'm trying to be someone I'm not. And maybe you've had that feeling too. Maybe you've been wanting to do something, or you've started doing something and you've been feeling self-conscious that people are looking at you and thinking, and like, what are you doing? Right? Like, who the hell are you? Or you don't know how to train people or coach people, or you don't know how to do that thing. But what you start to realize is that these are all fears that we create, right? And what is fear really is false evidence appearing real. And so we create all of these beliefs around what other people think and what they're saying. Well, in actual fact, it's just false evidence appearing real. It's our own thoughts and our beliefs that are plaguing our minds and holding us back and making us feel like an imposter. And so what that does is it stops you from taking action, and actually getting the things that you want in life. And so maybe right now there's been a point in your life where you were like, oh man, I wish I did that thing. I wish I just put myself out there. Because at the end of the day, when you get to 80, 90 years old and you're lying on your deathbed, are you really going to care about that time that you were 20, you were 30, and you were going to share that thing on social media? Are you really going to care? Right? My guess is you're probably not. And so who actually cares at the end of the day? Right? No one cares. I was off social media for 3 months, off Instagram. Most people probably didn't even notice. So we, again, create all of these thoughts and feelings and these fears, but it's only ever us that matter. Now, look, you might try a new direction. You might try and do something in your life, and somebody might say something to you. They might make a passing comment. They might make a joke, and you might take that personally. And again, it's your choice whether you choose to believe that being the truth. It's your choice whether to believe that somebody's joke or somebody's opinion is a truth. And are you going to let that hold you back? Because at the end of the day, are these people that are making comments or that you're self-conscious about, are they going to be paying your rent? Are they going to be paying for you to live and your future? They're not. So at the end of the day, who cares, right? Like, who cares what people think? And I want to share this with you today because I've faced imposter syndrome so many times in my life, from, again, my fitness journey, from changing careers, from becoming a trainer, to even doing what I do now and helping coaches and trainers. Even stepping into this role of coaching trainers and coaches, did I experience the same feeling? And it was a very awkward feeling. And I was very aware of it this time because I had realized I'd faced it so many times in the past. And it was all just this idea that I created for myself. And yeah, I'm sure a few people thought it was strange or weird or whatever. But at the end of the day, who really cares? Right? At the end of the day, it's you that deals with the consequences of not doing that thing just because you were worried about feeling like an imposter. Like, who really cares at the end of the day? And when you come to realize that, that's all that matters. It's only you that really cares. And it was a really hard thing to overcome. But when you step outside from yourself and your own insecurities and your own fears, that is when you're going to be able to do the things that you want to do. That's when you're going to be able to go and step and do the things that you've been putting off for a long time, or do the things that you were scared about doing out of fear of judgment, because you start to realize that nothing changes. Nothing changes if you don't change. So I wanted to share with you today because if there is something in your life that you've been going, if I do this, what will people think? Oh, I don't want to share that. Like, if you've hesitated to share something because of what people might think, then that right there is the problem that you need to address. Because every time you come to try and do something different in your life, every time you go and try to do something that is outside your comfort zone, you're going to be facing that same person in the mirror. And that person is you looking back, being fearful of being judged or being worried what other people think. And when you can let that go, you're free. You will truly be free and happy, and you'll be able to start getting the things that you want and start taking your life in the direction that you want to take it without worrying or fearing what other people think. So I wanted to share with you today, and I want you guys to think about something in your life that maybe you've been nervous about, you've been scared about sharing. Maybe you've just become a personal trainer and you're worried what people think if you start sharing your nutrition tips, your training tips, because your friends and your family are following you or they're friends with you. Well, over time, they will start to get used to it. Over time, they'll either support you on that journey or they will unfriend you or they will unfollow you. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because it's about what you want to do, not about pleasing other people. So if you've been a people pleaser and you're too worried about what other people think, I'll tell you now, they will not care. Take yourself forward 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. All of these thoughts around whatever it is you want to do right now, whatever it is you want to share, you're going to forget about. everybody's going to forget about. There's been so many times in my life I thought it was the most embarrassing thing. I thought I would never recover from it. But the next day, everything gets forgotten about. So wherever it is in your life, I encourage you to let it go and share it. Share it, because I'm sure there's some knowledge that you have. There's something that you can share with people that can help at least one person out there. And if that's all this video does, if this video just helps one person, then it's done its job, it's done its duty. And that fear of feeling like an imposter and feeling like somebody who isn't qualified to talk about this, right? Because that's partly what it is. Some of the part of the time is are feeling qualified to talk about something. It doesn't matter anymore, because it's served its purpose. It's helped somebody. It's changed something. It shifted something in somebody. And if you can just come around with that realization that it doesn't matter what people think, what matters is what you say and if it's actually helpful. So if you truly believe in what you do and who you are, and you have some value to add to people's lives, then it should be your duty to get it out there. You should make it your responsibility to go and help people or share your message, because if you don't share it, you're doing a disservice to the world, to the people that it could help. And that's something that I've told myself. I've told myself, if I don't share this, I'm doing a disservice to people that I could help. So I want you to take that message today and do what you wish with it. I'm going to jump into the comments here and just address everybody, because that's what I want these daily lives really to be about as well. I want to interact. I want to speak with you, not speak at you. Hey, I see Jassy over there on Instagram. Hey, Karen. Yusuf, my man, what's going on? He's watching at work. Good to see you. Yeah, Dana, nice to see you here. Question there, I can't see who it is why did you choose to transition your PT career to helping other coaches getting clients? I guess whoever, I can't see who asked that question, but for me, it's about personal growth, right? Like, I was a personal trainer for a decade and I love helping people, right? And you can see I've got testimonials all over my YouTube, and I've got people that I've really impacted their life. And I was really deeply passionate about that part of my career. But naturally, as you grow and you develop, you want new challenges. You want to stretch yourself as well. And so for me, stretching myself and impacting more people, I could only do so much, right? I could only help so many people at any given time. And so I started to really think, well, how could I really make more of an impact? How could I really help more people? And it was taking what I knew about marketing, sales, and growing my own fitness business and saying, well, there's other people out there who are passionate about this industry, who are great at what they do, but they just don't know how to get their message out there. They don't know how to reach more people. So if I could help them reach more people, and if I could help them get more clients, then I'll be able to indirectly have more impact in more people's lives. And so it's kind of my selfish desire to impact more people is why I started the Personal Trainers Elite, why I switched from helping general population to helping trainers and coaches. And also because I went through so much pain and struggles and challenges and spent thousands of pounds and wasted a lot of money trying to figure this out, that if I could have shortcut somebody's journey through either a free video on my YouTube or this live video or a free training video, or even becoming a student in our academy, then I'll be able to do what I've always wanted to do, which is continue impacting more people whilst also growing and challenging myself. And that's really what my personal journey is here, is to stretch and challenge myself to be doing things that take me outside my comfort zone. Because I got quite comfortable, right? I was great at training people. I was great at putting diet plans together, getting people results. And I wasn't feeling challenged anymore. And that's so important in your life, that you are always pushing yourself. You're always challenging yourself. You're always finding ways to grow yourself in doing the things that you're doing. And so that is how you move through life, right? If you're not growing, you're dying. And so me doing what I'm doing now was, I guess, a career move to continue my personal growth, my personal development, whilst also taking the stuff I've learned over this decade and just pass it to other people so they can shortcut that journey and have that impact that they want to have on other people as well. So that's my why. Whoever asked that, I can't see who that was there. Hey, Cassie, good to see you here. Hey, Miriam, great to see you. Hey, Chloe, she's watching while she's doing a workout. I changed her life. I learned a lot from you. Chloe, you were absolutely an amazing client. I see Miriam, you were also an amazing client. And Cassie, you guys were great clients. And everyone who I've ever interacted with or been a part of their journey, I like to leave some impact in their life beyond just the short time that I maybe worked with them. And so for those of you who have I've worked with or been able to spend some time around, it's great to see you always winning in life and continuing on. And that's really where I get my deepest satisfaction, is not just seeing clients go through a journey together, but seeing their life 2, 3, 4 years ahead from when I worked with them and seeing them still living a happy life, still seeing them continuing on growing and continuing their fitness journey, continuing having happiness in their life. And I continue following and looking at my clients way beyond my time working with them, and they don't even know it, but that's just something I like to do because it's really rewarding when you can see the impact you've had into someone's life beyond just that time you worked with them. And so I appreciate you all. Hope you enjoyed today's daily live. Same time tomorrow. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below. I'll pick them up later on, or maybe I'll turn it into a daily live topic tomorrow, 2:59 p.m. BST, British Summer Time, and then Eastern Time is 9:59 a.m. And we're going to wrap this up. So appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. If you like this video as well, just share it out. That will help me get this message to more people. That's kind of cool. If you want to share it out, just click the share button and you can share it to your wall or your friends or whoever else is out there that you think might help with this message today. Or as I said, leave a comment and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.